La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a. Hey y'all. Of course, it's your girl Latte, and you are in La 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 Latte's world. If it's your first time here, hello. If it's not, hey my loyalties. Make sure you do your girl the job. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know I'm on that 100K chase. I came through to check on my people before we step out of 2022 into 2023. You feel me? See what's going on with y'all. Let y'all know what's going on with me. You know, do a little chill, little chatting. See what it is that's happening. But yeah, let me tell y'all what's going on with me going into 2023. My 2023 is going to consist of laying low, honey. I have no big extravagant things that I am really trying to do. I left all of that in 2020. Yeah, y'all. I don't know what is going on. Let me tell y'all. The devil is busy. I've been trying to do this video for the longest. When I tell y'all everything had came or has come into play to try avoid me from making this video, I don't know if it's something I'm going to say that somebody out there don't want me to, the man downstairs don't want the word to get out, y'all. But anyway, let's get into it. My 2023 is going to be about being free. Free of bullshit, free of anxiety, free of depression, free of all things that's not going to make me a better me. Whatever was, whatever is, and whatever will be, will be. If it's not about positivity at this point in time, it will not be about me. Me personally, you get in some situations, you go through some situations, you grow through some situations, but to know some situations is to do better in other situations. And me, I plan on doing nothing but better in my upcoming situations. I already started. Now I'm just going to jump into them to make sure that I be able to foresee the me that I am, trying to be. First of all, for starters, I got 6 things that I'm going to do. If you choose to do them, if they work for you, they work for you. I'm very hopeful that they do work for you, because hopefully they work for me. So we could get on this little journey together. Once these things come to a completion, once you complete yours, once I complete mine, we could reach out to each other and let each other know how things turned out. Well, for me, for starters, and it's crazy because when I was trying to do this video, I couldn't get it quiet for nothing in the world. And it's crazy that my number one thing on the list of things to do is turn off the noise. Sometimes you have to turn off the noise. If everything around you is loud and your mental is loud, where do you be able to go into a space to be able to put things in its place? Sometimes you have to put and shut things out to be able to sprout. It's just the realization of things. If you taking everything in and you got a lot of things already in there, then how do you put things in the place where they're supposed to be if you got noise coming from everything? You got noise coming from here. You got noise coming from there. And noise meaning people, places, and things. Sometimes you have to set yourself by yourself to become the better self that you are choosing to be. And that's what I'm saying I'm gonna do for me. Like real is real. You ever say I do better by myself? That's because a lot of the times when we put in situations that we have our back up against the wall and nobody else can help us with the situations that we need help with, that's when we perform the best. Most situations that put us where we are at today, which, don't get me wrong. Listen to me, come close. Everybody's situation is different. Where you at is where you at. Where I'm at is where I'm at. I'm not trying to be where or compare where nobody else is at to where I'm at. So everybody move at their own pace. Let's just put that out there. But what I am trying to say, you wouldn't be where you at today if it wasn't for some of the situations that you was put in the first place. And a lot of the times that had to happen when the noise was, going. Because how did you figure out what you was going to do next? How? You couldn't. But yes, let's turn the noise off so we can turn our thought process up and try to get to where it is that we trying to get without all of the distractions. Next, being knowledgeable. Being knowledgeable of who you are, so can't nobody tell you who you is. When you don't know who you are, anybody can come about and tell you who they think you are and have you second guessing who you know you actually are already. When me personally, being knowledgeable is being knowledgeable of yourself, being knowledgeable of your surroundings, being knowledgeable about the people that you encounter, because everything that you do and place yourself in is an effect or effect on you as a person. So being knowledgeable of who a person is, you know who already to not, I learned not to curse a little bit, which puts you in a situation, okay, I'm knowledgeable if I go here. This normally happens when I go here, so I'm not going to go here because I know that that's not beneficial to me. We are not putting ourselves in non-beneficial situations for 2023. That is not where we will be. So being knowledgeable of who you are so you can become who you choosing to be, let's do that for 2023. Let's go. If you don't grow, nothing around you is going to grow. If you stay in the same place, everything around you is going to stay in the same place. If you don't upgrade you, how you going to upgrade the things around you? It don't work that way. It don't come that way, nor do it go that way. If you don't choose to elevate the person that you are, nothing around you is going to elevate, because you put yourself in the places and in the circles where you fit. And the only time you're going to fit in those circles is if you're within that placement. You don't choose to grow until you start outgrowing the places and the things that you have, like, this ain't me no more. Like, the things that used to, I need something more. And the reason why you feel like you need something more is because you're outgrowing the old spaces that you used to be in, which means that you are changing, which is a great thing, because now that you are willing to change, the things around you are going to start to change too. If you change for the worse, things around you are going to get worse. If you change for the better, things around you, trust, will get better. I'm a believer. I'm a true believer. Okay. This is the big one. Remain humble, but a beast at the same time. You're going to ask, how you going to do that? How you remain humble and a beast at the same time? Because you know that. Listen. Because no one is growing. No one is growing. You can remain humble but be a beast at the same time, because when you know what you want, you're able to go hard for it. Do you see what I'm saying? You can be humble about things that you already know that you're going to get to. Listen, I ain't stressing that. I already got that in the back. You see, but you in beast mode. You understand what I'm saying? So you humble about it because you already know you're going to get that. Like, I know already I'm going to get that. It's going to be mine. But being that you got it embedded in your head that you already know what you want and how you're going to get it, or regardless to what you're going to get it, that's the beast in you right there. Let's beast for 2023. Let's go on to the next thing. Manifestation is a beautiful thing. Listen, I'm so mad. I ain't know about this years ago. I'm going to be realistic. Because to be able to talk things to speak things into your life that may seem so far-fetched, maybe even to others, because sometimes we be saying, it seems far-fetched to ourselves, but listen, when you believe things can actually happen, they will. And I'm going to give an example. Latte's World. If you go back to my prior videos, I used to talk about where I am right now. And now that I am right now, where I am right now, I'm manifesting bigger things for me. A month ago, I was like, you know what? I did the latte thing. I got monetized, but I don't want to just get monetized and stop right there. I got the door open. Now I got to go through it running. Like that was just the start. So what did Latte do? Latte turned Latte World monetization. She went from being monetized. Then she went to getting an LLC. Then she went into putting the process into getting her name trademarked. Then she started building her web domain. Now I'm also going to be separating Latte's World to be putting my channel, my channel Tea with Tay. So you're going to be getting more of Latte here in there. On top of the fact is, I'm getting ready to start having merchandise for people to be able to purchase. You understand? Like, it's different things that I said that I was going to do prior to me doing them now. Did I think that at the time it was going to be possible? I'm going to be honest. I didn't even know how I was going to do it. I didn't know what I was going to be doing. And how I was going to be going about doing it. But when you put your mind to something and you serious about it, you be surprised. And I say that all the time. The things that will come from it. And once I trump those steps that I just said that I already took the process and already accomplished within those steps, then I'm going to trump other steps. I'm not going to stop right there. I'm going to keep going. Don't ever get comfortable where you at. Because once you get comfortable where you at, just like that, you be surprised how disappointed as a person you will or can become. Always bet high on yourself. If you don't bet high on yourself, you can't expect other people to bet high on you. You understand? Which goes into my next thing. Looking the part. Listen, when you ever been in a room, right? And this one person, they might not have the most money in the world, or they might not be the best looking in the world, but the confidence that they have about themselves, it speaks volumes. You have to look the part in which it is that you are attempting to be. If I know that I want to be, let's say, a talk show host, then I'm going to come out every day on this thing with a mic. Hey, you guys, do you understand? I'm going to look the part because I have to already believe that's what I am in order to achieve that's who I am. If I don't believe that's who I am, how am I going to convince other people that's who I am? If I say, oh, I want to be a veterinarian, right? I have to look the part of a person that's wanting to be a veterinarian. I can't say, oh, I want to be a veterinarian. That's the only thing that makes me want to be a veterinarian. Ain't nobody going to let me work on their pet. It don't go that way. I have to actually put myself in the situation to where people go, yeah, that girl love her some animals. And she always trying to help animals. She always trying to do something that got to do with animals. I can see that girl being a veterinarian. See what I'm saying? You see? You see what I'm saying? Like a person that dress all the time and y'all be like, girl, you look nice, or boy, you look nice. You know, you could be a model. Or you know, you could be somebody in the fashion world. Why? Because that person is into what it is that they're into, and it shows. Their actions show that that's what it is that they're into. So it tells other people around them without them even having to say that that's what they into. Because when they walk in the room, their fashion speaks for them. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So hopefully you follow me throughout the steps that I've said thus far. Hopefully some things that I've said within this has, resonated somewhere within you. Because I'm going to be taking these steps for me. I'm going to be turning off the noise. I'm going to be being knowledgeable. I'm going to make sure I grow because I don't want things to stay the same around me. I'm going to make sure I manifest nothing but greatness into my life because I know I deserve anything and everything that I want or need in my life. Aside from the factors of I'm going to look the part of the person that I want to become. I'm not going to be saying I want to be a boss, but I'm running around here looking like an employee. No. I have to boss up so that way I can be able to stand within a position to where the employees respect me as the boss. Because if the employees look at me as an employee, they're going to treat me as if I'm one of them. And you don't work hard to stay on the same level as people that you are basically mentoring or trying to teach. You are above them to teach them something. You're not mingling with them because you're at the same stage. No, you're running the stage. They're just on the stage performing. Make sure you be mentally prepared for 2023. Because a lot of people have been through a lot in 2022. So my advice is just let go and let God. Some things we cannot control in life, but the one thing that we can is us. Do not let your life start and end in the same place when you can make moves that you can do for free. And the one thing you can do for free is be happy. The one way you can start to be happy is to be positive. And I know, trust me, 6 kids and a grandmother with a dog. A grandpa, but we just found out the other day he's 7 years. So I don't know if he be wanting us to call him a puppy no more, but he act like a puppy even though he's 7 years old. Right, he's a dog. I got a grand dog at this point. But the point that I am making, I know sometimes it's hard. But that's when the devil is busiest. Because when you start telling yourself stuff not working, he starts making you agree with yourself like, yeah, this shit ain't working. Yep, it sure ain't. What you gonna do? And then you be trying to figure out what you're gonna do. And because you so worried about the things that's not working, you ain't worried about the things that possibly can. Make sense? Anyway, your girl Latte, still on a 100K chase, came through to drop this video before we go into 2023. We are one day away, y'all. And I'm about to be coming, so I hope y'all ready. Anyway, let's get into the fact that y'all see my sign. Y'all like my new sign? I was so happy when that sign got delivered. Let me tell y'all. Because it be the little things that be big things to certain people. And that sign might be little to some, but it's a big thing to me. Do you see what it says? That lets me know it's real, baby. Aside from the fact that I got my name on documents. You can Google me. You can Google me, baby, for real now. Like, even after this video, it stops. Trust me. Google me, baby. Nah. And I'm out. La 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 lattes were a.